Today, guys, we are going to be checking out road trains and their complex rules, truck driving in Australia. So we recently did another video about trucks in Australia where they actually have like carriages like in the back connected like a train in a sort of way. And that was really interesting. So I found this other video today and yeah, I think it's going to be another interesting one. So let's check it out, guys. The rules of this and things like that. So guys, let's check it out. Don't forget to smash the like button, guys. Subscribe to the channel and let's get on with it and see what we have. Let's like the video. Do not forget like, guys. Let's go.
Yeah. Today, we're going to take a look at the Australian trucks and what it's like to
look
be
at that, bro. That's crazy.
a truck driver in Australia.
Wow.
Australia is about the same size as the USA, but has a population of approximately 24.5 million,
Yeah, that's
compared to the
way less
USA's
than
330
USA,
million.
bro.
Australia's population
In Australia, like they just live on the coastal side. Like you see all this green around. That's where people actually live. Like in the middle, you don't see many towns or villages. Like people don't really live there. It's mainly for their animals. So that is crazy.
resides mostly on the eastern coast. There are 6 major cities across the continent, so the freight movement is very different. This means the majority of Australia's freight runs from Melbourne in the south to Sydney or Brisbane. Because the country and the infrastructure are as they are, it requires a wide selection of trucks to be able to solve the various tasks as best as possible. Therefore, trucks in Australia are very diverse. There is a big difference between the trucks you will see, which spans over light-duty, medium-duty, and heavy-duty trucks.
Whoa, that is long,
Loading
bro.
up to over
Damn.
120 tons, with 3 and 4 trailers, as well as both
and 4
long-nosed and
trailers.
cab-over trucks.
Isn't that just insane, having 3 or 4 trailers on the back of your truck? I don't know how they manage to drive those things, like literally, bro. It's
There is a
insane.
wide range of brands represented in Australia, everything from Kenworth, Volvo, Isuzu, Mercedes-Benz, Scania to Freightliner, and so on. One of the reasons why there are so many different types of trucks is due to some of the rules in Australia, and that the driving is so different depending on whether a lot of goods are to be transported very far or smaller goods close to the city.
Okay.
Here, the cab-over trucks are significantly easier to maneuver. Essentially, they are more compact and easier to work with in traffic and urban environments. Where the long-nosed trucks are more comfortable and more spacious for the long trip. There are some differences in terminology. In Australia, truck drivers are called truckies, not truckers.
Okay. So truckies, that's what they call them. Okay.
Tractor is called a prime mover, not a tractor.
Prime mover.
A tractor
Like Optimum Prime.
in Australia is what a farmer uses to dig up his field to grow his crop.
Okay, I see the difference there.
On the roads. With thousands of miles of road between the cities and no hills to cross, the Australian road train makes good sense. The normal road train is made up of 3 44-foot trailers with a twin axle and turntable dolly under the front of the trailer.
Like, that's the good thing about Australia, that it literally have mainly straight roads if you're out of the city. So it's a good way to transport items. I mean, it's a good idea since they don't have a lot of turning and stuff, so they can just go in a straight line and just pull the other trailers. So not bad.
The load is 120 tons, spread over the 3 trailers. The normal road train is made up of 3 trailers and can be up to 53 meters in length, but in the mining game, they haul 6
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 trailers on this one, bro.
trailers or more. In Australia, you can drive 4 hours without stopping, then you must stop for half an hour.
Really?
You cannot drive for more than 12 hours in one day, but most drivers break regulations every day.
Wait, how would people actually know how long they've been driving for, though? You see what I mean? That's the difference. Like, do they track them in some sort of way? I'm not too sure. If you know the answer to this, let me know in the comments, guys.
A driver has a logbook to fill out, but that means nothing. It's called the Book of Lies. The roads in the outback can be narrow and rugged. Also, the weather is something the Australian truck drivers have to keep in mind, as it can be incredibly hot and dry, where temperatures can reach up to 120 degrees Fahrenheit.
That is a lot, bro.
This places a great demand on the tires, the amount of fuel, and the amount of water you have to take with you on the road, as large amounts of rain can also come and create unexpected situations for the driver. As to what you are seeing in Australia, near the coast there is normal farmland, but in the outback, you do not know what you will see next. At night, there are lots of kangaroos.
That's another problem. Kangaroos, bro. Like, you can have a kangaroo just pop up in front of you while driving, and that will cause a big accident. Talking about accidents, bro, I would love to see, like, okay, it's not a nice thing, but like maybe accidents happening with these trucks. That would be some good video to watch, right?
They are actually a big animal weighing up to 90
video for me like that. Send it on the Discord, guys. I'll check it out for sure.
kilograms or 198 pounds. That's why the trucks have big rhubards, or also called bull bars, on the front of the trucks.
Okay.
It is not unusual to hit 4 or 5 kangaroos on one trip, and they can do more damage than you think.
Yeah, kangaroos are
Truck
big
and
things.
trailer rules. The trucking industry in Australia has very stringent vehicle length and weight regulations. Most trailer equipment is 45 feet or 48 feet in length, with some 53-foot trailers operating in certain freight lanes. Almost all trailers are fixed triaxle combinations, with some quad axles working on the heavier carriers. Because of the strict length laws, a large percentage of prime movers are cab-overs with the bonneted trucks running either as single trailer units or on stock cartage, where the length laws are different. Freight in Australia is either high volume, for example parcel, or light freight, which is normally a full trailer, or heavy freight, loaded to the vehicle's maximum gross weight.
Oh,
Other than refrigerated
must be
vans,
heavy
most
stuff,
trailers
man.
are curtain side units.
wow.
The trucking industry in Australia operates under a code of conduct or chain of responsibility which involves the whole supply chain. If a consigner, receiver, or loader loads or allows a vehicle to be loaded overweight and is not correctly restrained, or if they allow a truck driver to operate illegally in relation to speed and driving hours, they can be held accountable and prosecuted under the law, along with the truck driver.
Okay.
This puts some
interesting,
responsibility back to the freight forwarders and trucking companies to make sure the truck driver has sufficient hours and equipment to make the trip without the need to break the law.
Right? Wow.
Lack of drivers.
Those trucks do look like huge, bro. Like beast mode.
The wages are not too bad for Australian truckies. They earn around $600 a week.
600 a week? That's not bad, right? 600 a week. Wow.
The average wage in Australia for other blue-collar jobs is about $375 a week.
Wow.
However, it also requires many hours of work, long days, and periods where you spend the night in trucks and are away from home. A shortage of drivers has been an ever-increasing problem for some years in Australia. With an average age of about 54 years, not enough young people are joining the industry. Many are leaving the trucking industry in Australia due to over-policing, many workout hours away from home, and a huge lack of respect for the profession. Some of the larger companies have used an immigration loophole to bring in unskilled overseas truck drivers. The results of this have been disastrous, as you could imagine.
Wow.
In each state in Australia,
In the truck industry, I mean, I wouldn't mind doing this job. I mean, it doesn't seem too much of a hassle, but the thing is, like, staying like out of your home overnight, like in the truck, that must be painful, man. Like, no.
majority of heavy vehicle incidents are caused by these unskilled immigrant drivers. We hope for a bright future for the Australian truckers. Thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe for
Wow, so yeah, that was a great video. This one right here is actually the other video we checked out. So if you haven't seen this, go watch it, guys. I'll have it somewhere. I don't know. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do not forget, guys, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, join our Discord community. Link will be below in the description. Also, our Patreon link is in the description for exclusive content. And yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll be seeing you on the next video. Peace out.